Hi guys, this is Hector. Today is the 22nd of June 2007. It's exactly noon in London, and well, my trading shift has just finished. As you know, I only tried the mornings on Fridays. All right. So well, today I triggered no entry. Okay, I took no trade. Which is quite a shame. I had a number of setups lining up today. There were a few setups that were looking very nicely. Unfortunately, none of them has triggered before the noon hour. Okay, but nonetheless, I thought perhaps you'd be interested to see the setups that I was following today. First of all, I want to show you, remember yesterday I took a London Open breakout type of trade on the GBP CHF, okay? And you remember, if you watched yesterday's video, I exited exactly at the previous swing top in the daily chart, okay? Let me zoom out a little bit. We are looking at the GBP CHF daily chart, okay, right now. Remember how we were looking for, I was looking into this swing high, previously swing high as my final target, okay, right there. This setup had perhaps a longer projection in the intraday trade, okay, as far as the average daily range goes, but I saw this very prominent, very significant top on the daily chart, and I thought it would be perhaps be wise to get out at that level, okay, not to push my luck any farther and you know, set my exit limit order at that point, okay, right there. Well, have a look at what's happened, man. It's this is one of the reasons as of why I always say that you've got to keep an eye on the longer time frame. So let me zoom. There it is. This is the hourly chart right now, okay? And if you guys remember, my entry was somewhere around there, okay, and my final target was the 247.45 level right there. Well, we touched, okay, we bounced, this trade moved all the way up to that double, or that previous swing high, okay, that we've just seen on the daily chart, okay, right there. And if we look, if we zoom into the, if we scroll further into yesterday's price action, you see how we've retraced very heavily off that area to the downside, okay? It seems like I exited right at the very top of the swing high, and we've reacted very violently of this level. And have a look at today's price action, okay? This is today's price action, alright? And have a look, okay, the reaction from that previous high. That's why one of the in the first chapter of my course, one of the steps that I always follow in the morning is to have a look at the longer time frame, okay? So for possible indications of where price you know, might find support or resistance. And well, sure enough, look at what happened. Thanks God I exited at that level, okay? All right, let's go with the setups that I had on my watch list today. As usual, USD JPY, this thing is not giving no retrace whatsoever. I'm looking for a retrace back to this area, but for the time being it's just keep going north. Nonetheless, it's still on my watch list. One day it will give me the retrace back to entry or buyable levels. All right. Second, you've already seen this one from my previous days. It's still on my watch list, waiting for a retrace up. Well, this is the GBP Australian dollar in the daily chart. I'm waiting for a retrace back to this area, to this double bottom formation, and along with the 38% Fibonacci retracement and the dynamic area of resistance right there. Next up, Australian dollar against the JPY. I was looking for a retrace back to this level, okay, previous swing high, former resistance, perhaps now working as support, along with the dynamic area of support if we project the moving averages around this level, and of course the 50% Fibonacci level, which is my favorite one, waiting for a retrace basically down here to search for a reversal formation in the short time frames, seeking for a new bounce and a new swing to the upside, okay. Next up, no, I've showed you this one before. Oh yeah, the GBP JPY. This one gave a beautiful London Open, a breakout type of trade. Throughout the last 2 days, we formed a double top right there and right there. You see that? We broke early in the morning. We had the retrace. Let me zoom into the 15-minute charts. Right there, okay, we broke in the overnight session. We had a retrace, not quite back to the area I would like to see retested, okay, which is the previous double top, okay. But nonetheless, okay, you see this is double top I'm talking about, guys, and the ideal situation would have been a retrace back to this level, okay, back to this 246.50 area. Nonetheless, this thing is just having so much momentum to the upside that the retrace couldn't even touch this, couldn't even retrace back to this level, okay. The bulls, as soon as the bears showed a little bit of presence, you see that red bar down there. Well, as soon as the bears showed up a little bit early in the morning, well, the bulls regained control, and well, you see. Back in the 15-minute chart, I couldn't profit from this trade because the trigger was right there, which was 7:45 a.m. in the morning, okay, Euro time, and at that time I was beginning to go through all my setups, and by the time I looked at the GBP JPY, a price was already here, okay, the signal had already been gone, but nonetheless it would have been a beautiful trade, okay. Once again, the London Open breakout type of trade, you know, it's proven to be a very valid trading strategy, okay. That's why I always, you know, it's one of my favorite type of trades. Next up, Euro GBP in the 4 hours time frame. Looking for a retrace back to this area. Nonetheless, I don't like this setup too much because the retraces have been going all the way up to the 100%, to the 100 moving averages down here, okay. We have all the moving averages pointing down parallel to each other, etc., etc., but we keep on piercing or touching the 100 moving average in every swing, okay. So you see this swing up, then a swing down, retrace, we touch the 100 again, new swing down, etc., etc. You know, I don't quite like that formation. So if I did enter this trade, okay, it would have been with a reduced lot size, okay, from my usual trading size, okay. And nonetheless, the area I was looking for a bounce was this area, along with the previous swing bottom, okay. Former support, now perhaps working as resistance, 38% Fibonacci, and the dynamic area of resistance. But like I say, I don't like this setup too much. Euro against the Australian dollar, 1 hour time frame, same setup, okay, nice downtrend, previous level of support, working as resistance, along with if you have a look, we have this downtrend line. You see this trend line marked in black, okay. It comes together with that area of previous support, and previous support, now perhaps resistance at this level, and also the 50% Fibonacci level, okay, and the dynamic area of resistance, of course. So perhaps a valid entry would have been given if we saw a reversal formation here. Nonetheless, it's too late in the day now for me to search for any trade here. New Zealand dollar against the American dollar, a beautiful uptrend, basically searching for a retrace back to viable levels at this around here, okay. Levels, different levels of confluence of support, along with the dynamic area of support. So any reversal formation in the shorter time frames to the upside at this area would perhaps give a nice long opportunity. CAD against the CHF, Canadian dollars against the Swissy, same thing. Swing down, retrace back to former support, now perhaps resistance along with the 50% Fibonacci level and dynamic area of support. A nice area to search for a reversal formation to the downside. New Zealand against the JPY, another pair that is shooting to the upside, basically waiting for a retrace back to previous levels of resistance. Now perhaps working as support along with the 50% Fibonacci retracement and dynamic area of support.